Australian users of the Sony PlayStation are being warned to keep a close eye on their credit card statements after hackers stole details of millions of player accounts. The theft has armed the hackers with enough information to commit significant identity theft, not to mention credit card fraud. The New South Wales Fraud Squad is not investigating the security breach yet, but says there are a number of things users should do to protect themselves.
Certainly they should be changing their passwords regularly, not just their passwords but their usernames as well. It would appear that the risk in relation to credit cards may be low, but if people have concerns they should be talking to their banks and watching for unauthorised usage of the cards. It highlights the need to regularly change your passwords, usernames, PIN numbers on credit cards, all those things that secure your financial data and your financial information.
The electronics giant has admitted that it found out about the break-in almost a week ago, prompting it to shut down the network immediately. Now, Sony has revealed hackers stole names, addresses and other personal data from about 77 million people who have accounts on the gaming network. In a statement, Sony Computer Entertainment Australia has said the PlayStation network is still switched off so that the security breach can be investigated thoroughly. An independent security firm will also conduct an investigation into what happened. The company has also said that its security system is being rebuilt to better protect the personal information of its users. I'm now joined by Mark Serrels, who works for the gaming website kotaku.com.au. And I want to start off by asking you, Mark, is this one of the largest hacks that you've ever seen?
Yeah, in gaming, definitely. There's been other ones that happened in the last 12 months, but when it comes to like PlayStation, Xbox, things like that, it's definitely the largest.
It's pretty mind-boggling, isn't it? 77 million users. Who do you think is behind it? How did they do it?
Well, I don't know. I mean, there's a couple of people that could be behind it. I mean, there's the sort of internet sort of group Anonymous, who are like a large group of just anonymous people, as the name might suggest.
Indeed.
That could be behind it, but I would say it's probably Sony have been a target of cybercrime. I would say,
perhaps
just based on
organised crime.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, so is there much speculation about how difficult this would have been to pull off? I mean, are people online today talking about how did they actually manage to do this?
No, people are mainly talking about why the hell have they got my credit card details? I mean, we only know what Sony tell us when it comes to this sort of thing. I mean, I think in time we'll find out just how sophisticated the attack was, and you know, at the moment we know nothing really.
So this is a real PR nightmare, isn't it, for Sony? I mean, they've taken almost a week. They might have shut down the network, but they've taken almost a week to tell people exactly what's gone on.
Yeah, I mean, people are really angry, and they have a right to be, but at the same time, you know, Sony have to balance the information they release with their own investigation into the issue. So in that way, I feel like Sony are taking a bit too much flack on the issue. I mean, yeah, they took a while to respond, but it's more of a case of, you know, a lot of these companies wouldn't have said anything, you know. I mean, Sony have actually come out at the end of the day and said, look, hands up, we've screwed up, we're trying to fix it, you know.
Do you think this affects the confidence of gamers in those products, or are people just so keen if they've got the right product? I mean, if the PlayStation system comes back online, people are just going to be leaping on it, buying product.
At the moment, it's a PR nightmare, as you said. Perhaps over time Sony can earn the trust of users again, but the problem is that, you know, gaming is moving more and more towards digital distribution of games online, so you need credit card details for that. So for Sony to have said, oh, whoops a daisy, we've given everyone your credit card details, you know, that's not good for consumers.
And I imagine in the gaming industry there is extremely stiff competition for people, and as you say, if they can't guarantee that their details are kept secret and secure, then people will just move on. There are other choices, aren't there?
Absolutely, and like you look at Microsoft and the Xbox Live service, they were a bit cheeky, you know. They said when it was down over the weekend, look everyone, come over here, we're making it free for the weekend, you know.
Right.
We're safe, we're secure. Come
Great
over here.
Marketing opportunity for some of Sony's competitors.
Totally.
Mark Serrels, thank you very much for joining me this afternoon.